Are we live right now? Hey, true art believers! For today's art tutorial, we're going to learn how to draw the grid. Now, before we start, we're going to need a few items. A ruler, a pencil, an eraser, a micron pen, a toy airplane, I think. A Call of Duty game? Magic the Gathering cards? The first step to starting your grid is to measure in 2 inches from the edge of the paper. Once you have measured in 2 inches, what you want to do is to make a dash or score line so that you know where you have to make your line. You are going to want to make at least 3 dashes or score lines so that you have an accurate line measuring from the edge of the paper. After you measure in 2 inches on the left and right sides of the paper, you will measure in 1.5 inches on the 2 remaining edges of the paper. Once you have drawn the outside lines of your grid, you may begin making 2-inch wide vertical columns on your paper. Make sure you make multiple dash or score lines so that you have the proper measurements for your vertical columns. Continue making 2-inch vertical columns. Once you are finished with the first set of vertical columns, turn the paper on its side and begin making another set of 2-inch columns until you finish. Don't forget to make multiple dash lines or score lines so that you have the correct measurements. The next step will be inking your grid. Make sure to be extra careful and not draw your pen lines to the edge of the paper. One trick that I do is place a dot at each end of the corners of my rectangle so I know when to start and end the lines. Be extra careful when using your micron pen. Make sure to take your time and be patient. Do not rush it. After you are done inking your grid, erase any excess pencil lines. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I really appreciate your time and look forward to making more art tutorials. If you enjoyed this art tutorial, please hit the subscribe button.